Hello, I'm Dr. Dan Murray of Lake Country Health Center here in Delafield, Wisconsin. I'm originally from Lancaster, Wisconsin, a little burg in the southwest corner of the state, and moved to Delafield in 1993. I've been practicing for 29 years, and I love it as much as I ever have. I live in Delafield with my lovely wife, Laura. We have two boys that are off to college. Sean Patrick is a freshman at Edgewood currently. Connor is a sophomore at Marquette. So the last few weeks have been our first experience of an empty nest, and it's going well. My activities really have centered around my family, around my wife and two kids, sporting events and school events growing up. So I love to play golf. I love to do things with family. I have a group of local friends who are incredible, and I love what I do. I love work. I'll be doing this for as long as I possibly can. I've told Dr. Brandon and Crystal and some of the staff, you're going to have to kick me out of here one day, because I would be unable to retire. I would miss it terribly if I weren't able to come in here and see patients every day. I am so proud of my team at Lake Country Health Center. We have 12 people that makes up our team, and they are my second family. I love them. Every January we have an annual meeting to set goals and talk about the level of care that we can provide for that year. And we all come up with a word that's going to define who we are and what we're going to do throughout that particular year. It's a word like love, it's a word like trust, and trust is one that I've used multiple times over the years, because there's a level of trust for us as a team in order to be successful that we take very, very seriously. I'm often asked as well, what's my favorite type of patient to see? And I treat kids, I treat geriatrics, we have a general practice that's great, but it's really a delight to treat the athlete who's trying to get back on the court, back on the field, or the weekend warrior who has a date in mind, or the person who has a trip planned that wants to get there and has a goal in mind. So what's really a joy to me is sit down with that patient and come up with a protocol that's going to allow them to achieve their goals. Yeah, so the way we practice, it may be different than what you see in other chiropractic clinics. We treat extremities, sports injuries, GI issues. Really, it's a very general practice, and we've incorporated the right professionals to be able to serve your needs. There's many, many techniques that we know. There's many therapies that we have. If you name the therapy, we have it, because we want to be able to help a broader general population. And it's a joy when somebody comes in and we do have the protocol, the tools to be able to help them. A fun fact that I like to put out there, I don't tell a lot of people, but when it comes up during a national anthem or around 4th of July or at the beginning of a sporting event, is I am a relative of Francis Scott Key. We grew up with great pride in the anthem, and my grandmother Murray was a Key, and they have traced that back to Francis Scott Key, who wrote our Star Spangled Banner. On a very regular basis, daily, patients in a room will confide in me and say, hey, Dr. Dan, this is a really neat experience. Every person from the front desk to the person that brought me back cares, and they know my name, and it's real. And it comes down to hiring the right people. Everybody that we've brought into our team at Lake Country Health Center, we can teach them how to take an x-ray. We can teach them how to do a therapy. We can teach them a computer program. What we can't teach them is a desire to help and serve our patients.